Okay, leaving our book area, our literacy and language area, we move over to the number area. I'm going to back up so you can see how this space looks from the group time, planning time area. So we meet here, and to the right is our language literacy area, and to the left is the number and small manipulative area. Okay, all kinds of small manipulatives, probably more than you would have out at one time in a classroom. However, we want to show the variety of materials that go into a manipulatives area. In our mind, manipulatives are closely related to architecture, to building. They're also, of course, related to number and counting. So we have a lot of counting activities on the shelves here available. And of course, it's February, and we have the counting for Gunhe Fatchoy envelopes. And we have, let me see, some hearts someplace. Maybe we don't have any hearts for counting here yet. They're probably still at home in my basement. Okay, so these are the materials on our small manip shelves. And these are wonderful color sorting materials, which make a great transition between the manipulative area and obviously the art area. These are Montessori materials that you can actually do yourself. Let me turn myself around and walk you over here to the group time area, where one of the most popular customers at my local Ace Hardware, have all kinds of color swatches for us to work with when we're doing eye color and shade of skin. You can also go to your local Ace Hardware, they'll love you too, and get color swatches in all kinds of shades of different colors. Okay, so this is the number and small nips area. And as I said, in my mind, it is closely connected to architecture, which makes it a perfect area to share shelf space with for the block area. Walking around now to our block area, we also have classical Eckers approved types of blocks in all kinds of different sizes, textures, weights. We of course have building materials for roads and for railroads. We have Montessori rugs for putting down on the floor to define your learning area if you're using some of the blocks. We have other rugs to put down on the floor to soften the noise when you really get playing with stuff, with these blocks especially. We have all kinds of transportation toys and blocks of different sizes in the block area. We have a place to sit and watch. If you want to just sit and watch, that's fine too. And over from the block area, let's do this. Go over here and take a left turn. Here's our texture area for using Play-Doh, for using glitter slime, for learning to cut Play-Doh snakies, for making Play-Doh. Here we have our old-fashioned plug-in electric fry pan that doesn't get too hot and lets kids make their own Play-Doh. Have our chart of how to combine those colors, which is always good with Play-Doh. And in the theme of texture, we also have our sand table, because it's still winter. And why? Oh, it was red and green for December, I think. And we did Katie and the Big Snow. We have a snow-themed white sand table now. Next to that, I'm standing in the block area now. We have our science area. And if you see the Buenos Aires poster, we also have posters of other cities. Let me see what else we have. We have Rome, we have Berlin, I think. We have one or two of, what is this one? Oh, this is London with different shapes because architecture, you know. Okay, so science area includes plants. in the same way that I can't carry a 2 and I can't keep a plant alive for more than 5 minutes. So we're heavy into succulents here, and they're still alive. Our reflecting charms aren't reflecting too much today, but our plants are alive. And we have books, obviously, in every area, posters reflecting our themes in the science area, lots of pine cones, because we have lots of pine cones, lots of shelves with magnets and seashells and rocks, all of the things you might need in a science area, which is, of course, next to a water play area. Not a water play area. That's not a water play area. That is a sink next to a place where we can get water for using, sometimes in the texture table and sometimes in the science area. Next to the science area is the beauty area, when you just want to be someplace lovely, when you want to look at your sweet little face in the mirror and know that you are beautiful. We have a bowl where you can put beautiful things. If you find things in the world or find things on a walk, it can go in our beauty bowl. And that's the door to our kitchen. It is closed. And now I'm turning around and I'm going to walk over this way. This is our outside door to the outside. Our yard actually satisfies all Title 22 requirements. It's not attractive, but it satisfies the requirements.